All right. We're doing this one sort of
Yeah,
together?
whatever.
Okay. So let me know if you think differently, but the first
Yeah.
thing I think of is like the two major parts are this top and this bottom.
Uh-huh.
So we start by seeing if we can simplify those.
Yeah, correctly.
Cool. So we'll start with the top,
Okay, you can do that.
and then we'll bring them back together again at the end. So we're dealing, I'm going to rewrite it for clarity.
Yeah. Okay. So that answer would be negative 9.
I copied it incorrectly.
Right.
Okay. So we can't add these directly because the denominators are not the same term. So one thing we can do is cross multiply to get them to be the same
Can
term.
you erase this and
Make it
give
more
a
cleaner?
little more space? Yeah,
Yeah.
between the one.
And then so it says flip both of these.
My handwriting's not the best.
No, it's just
There
a
we go.
little more space. That's okay.
Okay. So because these are not the same,
Yeah.
we need to make them the same so that we can then compare these terms,
Yeah.
or add them rather. So we're going to do something called cross multiply, where we multiply the numerator of one with the denominator of the other, and vice versa. So we're going
And
to,
we put it where?
we're going to rewrite it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we put an equal maybe?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a new division which would be equal to these two divisions, and we would put something in the numerator and we would put something in the denominator. But what he was talking about was about how we construct the numerator. So we construct the numerator by two parts. Go on.
Yep. So the first part of the numerator is going to be 3 times x minus 1.
Yeah, because you're multiplying this numerator times this denominator.
And then the second part is going to be, we're still adding.
Yeah. So the separation between the two parts is the same sign, right?
Yep, exactly.
We copy the same sign here.
Yep, so that's what this is doing.
Yeah.
And then it's 2 times x plus 1. So we're multiplying this by this. And the denominator is, sorry, this is getting chaotic here, but it's the denominators are both multiplied by each other.
Yeah.
So that's x plus 1 times x minus 1. But we know that this can also be further simplified by multiplying these together. And we use this rule: firsts, inners, outers, lasts. So
Basically, each possible pair is multiplied. So if we have two pairs, it would be 4 possible outputs.
exactly, yeah, that's a good way to put it. So if we rewrote this again up here, the numerator is going to stay the same because we're not actually dealing with that right now. And then the denominator we have, so x times x is x squared, and then 1 times x is x, plus x. Outers is x times negative 1, so that's minus x. And we already see that now we have a plus x and a minus x, so we can remove that. They effectively cancel out. And then the last terms are negative 1 and positive 1. So negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1, so we have x squared minus 1 in the bottom.
Yeah, that's great. So now the numerator would be in another line.
So yeah, so now we simplify the numerator, and we apply what we did before. So we have this distributive property, so we can multiply the contents of the parentheses with the 3. So we have 3x minus 3 plus, we do the same thing,
We're using the
2x
same
plus
sign.
1.
We're using the same sign here.
Oh, good call.
And pass
Yep.
it here.
Yep, so that's where this plus is coming from.
Yeah.
And we can simplify this further because we have a 3x and a 2x. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. Let me make another arrow here. This is getting a little messy. So we have 5x and then negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2.
So we'll put it together in a division again.
And now we put the denominator back in, which is x squared minus 1.
Yeah.
So now maybe we should start a new line here. Oh, we can sort of stop now, I guess. Start a new line.
Maybe we can try this one now.
Yes, then we'll do the denominator. All right, so right now we're doing this problem, which again is the denominator. We have the same issue as before, so we need to, because this is x plus 1 and this is x minus 1, we have to first cross multiply these. So we have 5 times x plus 1, and then this time we have a minus, so it's minus 3x, so 3 times x minus 1, 3x minus 1. And then all of this is over the denominator of these two.
Which would be the
multiplied.
same result here,
Mhm.
because it's the same multiplication.
Exactly,
So
so
we
that
can
saves
just
us some
put it-
time. And then we can simplify this above here further by, again, making use of this distributive property. So we have 5x plus 5, because 5 times x is 5, 5 times 1 is 5, minus, coming from this minus. And then we have 3x, because 3 times x is 3x, minus 3, because 3 times negative 1 is negative 3.
But here it would be a positive sign.
Yes, you're right,
Because we use
Thank you for
the
catching that.
negative here
Uh-huh.
and the other negative. So
Right,
two
so it's a
negatives.
negative 3 times a negative 1, which is a positive 3. Thank you for catching that. And then we can simplify this further. I'm just going to write it below. So we have 5x minus 3x, which is 2x. And then we have 5 plus 3, which is
Say
8. And we have the same denominator that we saw up here, which is x squared minus 1.
and now if we
Run out of space.
yeah, we can continue.
Do you wanna-
Yeah. So since we have the same I think we have to put it there. Can you hold it there?
Yeah, like this.
So since we have the
Oh, yeah.
we'll try to do something now. We're gonna use a new rule now.
Because it gets boring if you're just doing it by yourself. But there's a competitive aspect to it.
So we'll put both
We'll learn more. That keeps you like
divisions that we had here with the same division sign in the middle, and we have 5x minus 2. And so what we use is when you have two divisions inside one division, you use a rule that is you multiply the outer terms and you put it in the top in the numerator of the new division, and then you multiply the inner terms and you put them in the numerator. So basically it would be 5x, this is gonna take long, times x, oh not really, actually look at this. We multiply this times this,
Mm-hmm.
this times this, and then we're gonna multiply this times this. And
Nice.
what do we have? We have a similar term in the numerator and in the denominator, so we can cancel them out.
Mm-hmm.
And the other term that was coming was 2x plus 8. So finally, I think that's as simple as you can get.
Yeah.
But that's so
Yep. So then we just rewrite it.
yeah,
But I learned
and that's it.
the whole thing on phonetic.
Nice.
Yeah, you can stop it.